Hey, this is Miko, and today we're gonna look at how to create an email signature in VinSolutions Automotive CRM. The previous video that I did that was kind of limited just for my clients about e-lead email signature. It turned out to be extremely popular, so I figured maybe I can help with other CRMs as well. And VinSolutions is the one I have access to, so let's take a look. So email signature is one of the easiest things you can prepare for if you do an internet sales, any type of sales, but especially if you're dealing with internet customers. It just saves you a lot of time. It makes it professional. You don't have to type in your information, and there are ways to optimize it so it works for you, gets you the engagement that you want, gets you the appointments that you want, and gets people to call you and to come in. So I'll walk you through the steps on how to set it up. It's really easy. There are a couple of tricks that kind of hard to figure out, but I'll do my best to walk you through it. So in a CRM, we go to settings, and then we go to my settings. And right away, the screen where you added your signature comes up. If you are an admin or a manager, you can do the same thing by going to user list, and then you'll be able to do the same thing for your team if they're a little bit technology challenged. But otherwise, it's going to work the same. So first thing, make sure that your name is correct, first name, last name. This is important because when you send an email, this is the name that comes up in my email box or on my phone on the notifications that I see who it came from. And we're going to talk about the name. Name is important because we just see it a lot. I'll get into it. So basically, there are two things you can do. You can do email signature and letter signature. Who uses letters anymore? That just speaks about how ancient these systems are. So I just ignore the letter signature. We're going to concentrate on the email signature. So my recommendation, you go with a default font, default size. Maybe if you want to make it a little bit larger, if you like bold, fine. But again, my recommendation, keep everything simple, plain text. What do you type in? So a little productivity hack I always like to include in my emails, something like best regards, and then I don't need to type in anymore. I don't need to add it to emails. I don't need to even add it to my templates because this signature is going to work with your templates already. When you build your templates, you don't need to worry about this. This will be in. So we got best regards, signing with our name, and then a couple of hacks. So if you want to put your title, internet sales manager, whatever, fine. Actually does look a little bit more professional. So let's put it internet sales advisor. So you're not, they don't think you're a real manager. Okay, then your contact information. So this is where a signature works for you, and you want to make sure that it works the way you want it. First of all, your phone number. So my recommendation, if you have, it's always best to have one phone number. Why? If you have office and cell, then I'm your customer. I call you on your office line because I don't want to bother you, but you're with the customer, so you don't answer your office phone line. Then I call your cell and you don't answer again because you're with the customer, right? Hopefully you don't answer. So now I'm annoyed twice rather than just leaving the voicemail once. So put one number. If you're okay with using your cell, usually dealer will not make you use your cell, but in any case, cell is better. And I'm going to specify that it's a cell. Cell. And I'm going to put the number. Here's what's important. No spaces, no dots, nothing. Okay, one number straight. Why? People put spaces and dots, so it's easier when you want to, like, when I'm looking at the screen, I want to put it in my phone. That makes it easier. But these days, nobody's going to do that. 90 whatever % of people are going to open your email hopefully on their phone. We want to make it easier for the phone software to be able just to click on it and call. I literally don't remember any phone numbers other than my own, and that's life these days. The actual number doesn't matter. What matters is that it's how easy it is to call. So I put in the number, then I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to click on the underline. So you see what I did right now, the number is underlined. What it's going to do is that when it comes up on my phone, I can just click on it and it asks me to confirm on the iPhone. I guess Android is a little bit different, but it still works the same. Then I can click on it and it starts calling. I don't need to copy the number or remember the number to put it in my other app to call. And another thing I can do to maximize it, so undo the underline, I can say text, or since I have an iPhone, FaceTime. So I can encourage people to contact me and to tell them that I'm text friendly. If it's an office, you know, you want to make sure people know it's an office, they don't text you. So this is crucial. So you communicate that it's okay for people to text you or even FaceTime, you do a video chat, and also that guarantee that you will get their text or messages and you'll be able to reply. So this is your phone, that's it. Now, should you put an email address? It's okay to put an email address if you really want to, but really most of the people will just click reply. People will reply to your emails. They're not gonna click on the email, they're not gonna copy it somewhere else. So if you put it, really, I don't think it's gonna do anything. Okay, the next thing is the address. Address is another hack that will, if you do it smart, it's gonna help you get people to where you want them to get. So name of the dealership, it's okay to put on the bottom, and we're gonna work with an address. So let's take a big dealership close to me, Sun Run Toyota. Here's what I'm gonna do next. I'm going to go to Google Maps, and I'm gonna find the dealership. And here's what I'm gonna do. So now this is the screen. Oops, should not have done it. Okay. So here's the dealership. Here's what I need. First of all, I need the address. So you see it's really easy here. I just click copy the address, go back to VinSolutions, put the address in. Here's what I do next. I go back to the map and I click on share. Once I click on share, there's the link to the navigation right here. I'm going to copy this link. I'm going back again to VinSolutions. I highlight the address and I click on this little thing that's Hyperlink Manager. Okay, so you see the link text is already here because I highlighted it. And all I need to do is I'm going to paste the link that I got from Google and I hit OK. Now, you see now it's automatically underlined, it's blue, and what's going to happen is that, again, if my customer gets my email on their phone, maybe they're driving to another dealership, they're driving to Volkswagen, and suddenly they get an email from me and they see something that they like, I give them good information, they click on it, the Apple CarPlay, whatever navigation starts working, automatically navigation's working. I don't need, as a customer does not need to look for your address, just make it easy for your customers. So now we have a way for customers to contact you, to come to visit you. What else we can put there? So we said email, maybe you put an email, maybe not, really doesn't matter. Here's another thing, this is the next level which you can do. Unfortunately, CRMs don't offer that. In a CRM, you can schedule an appointment for a customer, but you need to know when to schedule. Customer does not have access to that. So here's what you can do outside of that. The only company I know is Calendly. I'm sure there are others, and I'm sure you can do this with Outlook and maybe other calendars, but this is just easy, it's friendly, it's free. Here's how it works. So this is my Calendly account, and you have here 30-minute meeting. So what I can do here is I can copy the link, and then I go to VinSolutions, and I type something like schedule your test drive. Highlight it, Hyperlink Manager, paste the link. That's it. So now I have the link where the customer, let's say again, I send them an email that they like, I'll send the quotes, the answers, they love everything, they want to buy a car from me. Now they can click on this link, schedule the appointment. Now let me go back to Calendly, and this is your account, right? So this, you open this free account, and here I can say, okay, I do work on Sunday, my days off are Tuesday, Wednesday, and I don't want to stay at work that late. If customer comes at 5, then I can stay at work until 8. I don't like that. Let's put until 4. And maybe on Monday I come in late, because why not? So on Monday I put 11:30, and whatever. You really do it for yourself. You see it saves automatically. So now this calendar automatically opens when the customer clicks on it. And if somebody already scheduled an appointment, it's automatically going to be grayed out, right? So there's not going to be double booking, and you really can manipulate it and push the customer to where you want them. So this is it, right? So what else can we do here? So one more thing I really like is to build rapport, show people who you are. So one thing is that, let's talk about the picture. So I already uploaded this picture, but just to show you how to do that, if there was no photo, it'll say no photo, click on modify picture. Let's move this a little bit, choose file. So regular computer stuff. That's the picture that I put, open, load, done. That's it. And now you see this little weird thing in the corner. It says custom salesperson photo. If I click this, that's it. That photo transfers. So this is not something I would say is a must, because there's a downside in that. I personally, well, not I personally, but we know that the more stuff you put in your email, things like photos, links, videos, the more chances it will get blocked by spam folder. So picture is good, it serves you, but on the other hand, you don't want to get to, where it kind of like messes you up. So, you can try to put it in, see if you get good response. If you're not comfortable with your face on it, then, maybe that's your answer. What else am I going to put? So I'm a big fan, again, to build rapport for your email, your signature, to build rapport while you're sleeping. A good thing to have is your social media. What kind of social media? That really is up to you, whatever you are comfortable with sharing. I, for example, my big thing was YouTube. So this is my channel, and I'm just going to do, all I'm doing is I'm going to copy the link to my channel. Did I copy it? And make sure it hyperlinks. And as a text, maybe I want to put my YouTube channel and hit OK. Okay, so what else? On the bottom, so like I said, if you want to put more stuff here, like put your email address, fine. Put your schedule, like, days off, fine. Really on the bottom of the email, it's not a big deal. And really in the back, on the bottom, remember, we're trying to build rapport. It's hard to build rapport as internet sales. So if you want to put something to show off your personality, a joke, a quote, a Bible quote, some sports thing, whatever you feel like, this is where it'll go. So I used to put just a question: how can I make your life better? I liked it. It worked for me. You can put graders suck. Fight me in the comments. I really don't care. You can put cats are superior. I know people that'll get triggered by that, and really go wild. Jet fumes cannot, you get the point. So right now, jokes aside, we have the signature. It's going to work for you. It's going to show up in every single email. If you don't like the formatting, you can just like open it up a little bit, something like this, create a little bit of spacing. That's up to you. And last thing, kind of like important, right? But last thing, it's kind of weird with VinSolutions because do I know if it's saved? Well, it is not saved. How do I save it? I have to move my cursor all the way to the right and I have to click save. Now it is saved. It went away. Now you know it's saved. And I'm not going to do this now, but test it. You did this, you build this, send an email to yourself and see what it looks like. See if you're happy with it. If you're not happy, change it. But this is it. I hope you found this helpful. And this is how you build an email signature for internet sales or whatever in VinSolutions. Thanks for watching.